Nearly finished there, Sam?
Yes, sir, almost finished.
Good. You know, I must say, you've been doing some excellent work.
Thank you very much, sir.
And, of course, you must know that I would be the last person in the world who would want to stand in the way of that work.
Excuse me, sir?
Well, I'd like to tell you a story. Once upon a time type story. All about when I was a little tyke. Yeah.
Well, sir, I can't imagine you being anything other than what you are at this very moment.
Not unless it's fact. I was a little person. We call him tyke. No, we won't call him anything. Anyway, I was going to school down under. It's a long time ago, of course. And things were going pretty well. All things considered, until I burnt the school down. But however, we won't get into that. Anyway, there was this one day when I went to school. I had a school teacher called Mr. Dawes. He was a pretty strict sort of a character. Anyway, I came to school one morning, and lo and behold, Mr. Dawes wasn't there. He'd been replaced by this rather cute-looking number. I mean, anyway. Mm-hmm. Anyway, her name was Miss Carpenter, and apparently she was replacing Mr. Dawes for the term of 1 year because he'd gotten sick.
Yes, sir, so,
What's the hook?
what happened?
Right. Well, I don't know how it happened, but I kind of got involved with her. I fell in love with her.
Well, sir, I'm sure that very same thing happens to almost every one of us at one time or another.
Right, precisely. And,
if you're finished talking about your childhood, I've really got a lot of work to do. Do you
Well,
mind?
actually, I wanted to have a bit of a talk.
Oh, good, about being a detective?
That'll be all, thank you, officer.
I was just leaving, Miss Stansbury. Excuse me.
Well, if it isn't the lone kidney.
So, tell me about your little trip to Baltimore.
That's my line.
I asked first.
Boss, I don't like it.
You relax and drink your coffee.
Relax. Okay, will you tell me something? How does a gold that you get off a dead man's wrist at the bottom of the Charles River, a watch that probably belonged to a one Mr. Martin Woods?
Martin Woods.
Anna? Anna?
Oh.
Good morning.
Morning, I'm rushing. An early appointment.
You showered already?
Yes, of course I showered.
You didn't wake me?
You look like you needed your sleep.
You're never too sleepy for you.
Aren't you?
No.
Yes. Well, maybe too sly.
Obviously not sly enough.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have caught you in the shower.
Yes, well, there'll be other showers.
Lots of them. How?
Well, you know, to take a shower with somebody, you've got to...
Got to what?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter.
You certainly got out of bed on the serious side this morning.
Yes, I know. Well, I'm rushing, you see.
I can see it rushing. So was it something important?
Yes, it could be the most important case I've ever been on.
You want to tell me about it?
No, I can't, not yet.
I'll just shower on my own then.
Yes. Don't drown.
I won't.
Nick. You're late again, man. What am I going to do with you?
Hey, I'm sorry, but 57th Street's a mess. They're putting in some kind of pipeline.
Tell me something more, will you?
Okay. Would you believe some old lady socked the cab driver right in his mouth?
Why not? Boys?
Yeah, he nearly knocked her over while she had the light. He pushed his cart right over. It got stuck underneath the bumper. So he gets out of his car, and he starts to scream.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, she hauls off, hits him with a right, and nearly lifts him right out of his shoes.
Sounds like my mother-in-law.
I didn't know you were married.
29 years Saturday.
Huh.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
All right.
Huh. Well, see you next time.
You bet. Be on time.
Hey, give me a break.
That's right. 20 bottles of bourbon, 20 bottles of scotch, 20 bottles of vodka. Oh. Good morning.
Morning. Didn't mean to startle you.
Well, that's all right. I should have locked the door anyway. It was open for deliveries.
Oh, you're not open for business yet?
No, ma'am. This is a supper club. But there's a real nice deli around the corner if you're interested.
That's okay, I'm not hungry. The coffee looks good.
Well, that's just for me. But I guess I can share it with you.
Thank you.
You know, forgive me for saying so, but you have that out-of-town look.
Oh, very perceptive of you, Rudolpho.
You know my name.
Yes, I also know the name of the club and who owns it. Duke Lavery.
You know an awful lot for an out-of-towner.
I'm being very rude. My name is Mrs. Lavery. I'm Duke's wife.
Oh, of course, Mrs. Lavery. I'm so pleased to meet you. Is Duke with you?
No, he's not. I came into town on my own to do a little shopping. I was in the neighborhood, thought I'd pop in.
Well, I'm so glad you did. Would you like to sit down?
Yes. Thank you.
You know, Duke is always talking about you.
Oh,
And now I'll be able to put your pretty face to all of his pretty words.
what's he been saying?
Oh, me and my big mouth. Believe me, it was all good. Your husband loves you very much. You can bank on that.
Does he?
Yes, he does. Look, I can get you a sandwich if you're hungry.
No, really, I'm not hungry. Call me Anna.
Well, thank you, but if it's all right with you, I'll just keep it Mrs. Lavery.
As you wish. You weren't here when the club opened, were you?
No, Duke hadn't hired me yet.
Duke hired you?
Yes, ma'am. You seem surprised.
Oh, I thought his partner had hired you.
Yeah, well, I guess you could say it was by mutual agreement.
Was the redecorating by mutual agreement?
That I wouldn't know about.
It certainly is a lot chicer than when it was greenlit.
Yeah, well, I guess everybody has their own taste.
My friends used to come here to eat a lot, and they kind of liked the formal atmosphere that the Jeromes gave it.
A lot of class.
Yeah, a lot of class. Right. I guess this is the best of both worlds. You sort of got a modern facade for an old family. I know Duke's delighted with the arrangement.
Well, I can assure you, Mrs. Lavery, that too is mutual.
Good. Now, just how do we keep peace with the Carters? And how do we keep them in New Jersey?
I don't know. I guess we could start by closing the bridges. That might keep them out for the moment anyway.
For the moment.
Well, thought I heard voices. Who's your friend, Rodolphe? Mrs. Lavery. Anna. How nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you again, Miss St. John.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I see you met Rodolfo.
Yes. We were just discussing the decorations. I think it looks rather chic.
Thank you.
I don't think Rodolfo agrees.
Really?
Ladies, I just work here.
We'll discuss this later, Rodolfo. I wasn't expecting Duke today.
He's not with me. I came alone to do a little shopping.
Oh. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yes, I am.
I'm from New York, have been all my life. May I help you in some way?
It's a surprise for Duke.
Birthday.
No. Actually, I was thinking of getting him a piece of art for his office. Oh, are these from your gallery?
Yes, they are.
Are they for sale?
Well, they are for sale, but I prefer to sell things from my gallery because I rotate the art in the club every so often.
Oh, is that what you're doing here this morning?
No. No. I'm attending to some other things.
But surely you're not still employed by the club, are you?
Oh, yes.
Definitely. You're working for Duke?
You seem surprised.
I am. I thought as soon as you'd finished decorating the club, you'd be out of here. But what are you doing?
Excuse me, ladies. I have some work to do in the office. It was a pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Lavery.
Pleasure meeting you too. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
See you later, Rodolfo.
He's nice. Very polite.
He's a little difficult to get to know, actually.
Do you know him?
Yes. Our relationship is strictly business.
Oh, what business?
Duke asked me to carry my decorating theme from the club into the back office as well.
Oh, I see. So when you finish that, you'll be through here.
Unless Duke turns me loose in Fort Charles.
I don't think Fort Charles is ready for your style yet.
Oh, thank you. I think.
It must be quite a surprise for the old crowd.
The old crowd.
Yes, the people that used to use greeners.
I think we're drawing in the old and the new.
Oh, that's very good. I ought to be going. You know, this sounds a bit strange, but I really like your lipstick. It suits you so much.
Oh, thank you. It's my favorite. I have it made up for me, actually.
Do you? How unusual. I've never heard of that. Who makes it?
It's a private company in Paris.
Oh.
Would you like to see it?
I'd love to.
I think I left it in my person.
No.
I have it right here.
Thank you. Oh, yes, it's lovely. And it's all yours.
Absolutely one of a kind.
How different. I better be going. It's pleasant seeing you again, and perhaps I'll pop into your gallery on the way back to Fort Charles.
I'd be more than happy to go with you.
Oh, no, that's okay. I know how busy you are here. Maybe I'll do it next time. I'll call first, or Duke will.
Why don't you call? Men can be so unreliable.
You're so right. I'll call.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a good day.
Thank you, I will.
Interesting visit.
Yes, wasn't it?
Yeah, hello, Edmunds Distributors. Yeah, this is Duke Lavery here. I placed an order from Special Reserve Wednesday last week. Hasn't arrived yet. Yeah, the invoice number is 071234J. Yep, sure, I'll hold. Give me a cup of coffee, would you?
Sure, boss.
Hey, sure. Yeah, I'm still holding. You know, I think the bootleggers are more reliable than these people.
Yeah, but you also expect the unexpected bonuses.
Such as?
Well, a few steps here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, hi. No, well, listen, if it's not here today, cancel it. No, I don't want to talk to anybody else. Just pass on the message. I want it today, or else I don't want it at all. Okay. Keep an eye on that one.
Okay.
Sit down, I called here this morning.
Were you expecting her to?
No, she just left the house in rather a hurry.
Why don't you call the office?
I already did. They're not expecting her.
Boss, maybe she's on a hot case.
Yeah, she said it was something very important.
Aren't things working out for you?
Yeah, everything's fine. We just haven't had the chance really to talk face to face. That's all. When I got home last night, she was already asleep.
Boss, you left early last night.
Yeah, I know I did. Let me look at these books.
Sure, what's up?
I want to check everything's all right before I leave.
Are you leaving?
I forgot to tell you, I've got to get to New York for a couple of days.
Oh, you got troubles?
No, nothing I can't handle. Just going to be some new factions of the Jerome family. Can you manage things while I'm gone?
Sure. I just don't like you there by yourself. Give me some time to work something out. I'll go with you, okay? Bill can handle a club. He's smart enough.
No, I told you before, I don't want you involved in New York. I feel much better when you're here anyway. Yeah, Gallery Olivia. Miss St. John, please. No, this is Duke Lavery calling. Yeah, I'm calling from my club in Port Charles. Well, give her a message, please. Ask her to call me here as soon as possible. No, I haven't called the other club yet. No, give her the message anyway, in case I don't get hold of her. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
How's she working out?
She's a clever lady. You know, even in the old days, she could have taken care of herself. She really knows how to get what she wants.
Strictly business, right, boss?
You know better than to ask me something like that.
I'm sorry.
There's only one woman in my life, and there only ever will be.
I know.
You don't understand. Marty isn't a businessman. He's a gangster.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, he never actually told me. I mean, we've kept quiet about those kind of things, but you can't be married to a man and not notice things. I mean, hurried trips out of town and phone calls saying that he's going to be late and strange people around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what gang he might have been involved with?
I think it was a family called the Carters. He would look and read everything that happened to them in the newspaper, and then whenever they would call, he would take the phone in the other room.
Why was he in Port Charles, do you know?
Yes. He was going to kill somebody.
Excuse me. Would you like some coffee or tea?
Coffee. Thank you. Here you.
A watch that probably belonged to one Mr. Martin Woods.
Martin Woods.